Hey G Squadian, happy whatever day you're watching this video. So as you can see by the title, of course you know, I'm showing you how I made these curry turkey wings. So without further ado, I'm going to get out of the way, meet you at the counter, we're going to get this meal started. Love you, see you soon, bye. Alright family, so I have the ingredients here on the counter, but we're going to start off with our turkey wings. So these are actually 2 large turkey wings. Since I'm the only one in the house that really eats them, I'm just going to do 2. And what I did was I separated the tip from the actual, this part of the wing, because my Dutch oven is like a 5.5 quart, something like that. And so by them being attached, it'll be like a tight squeeze, so I just separated them. And then in this dish, I just figured I would be proactive and blend all my spices together. But it's a combination of curry powder. I have like 2 tablespoons. And then the rest of the ingredients I'm listing there is a teaspoon each, which consists of ground turmeric. I have ground cumin in here, some coriander, and then I have a teaspoon of paprika. Then I also put, just for a little spiciness, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and then I have a little salt and pepper, and then I blended it together. And so now what I'm going to do is add some of this vegetable oil, just a small amount, to my turkey, because what I want is that I'm going to, once I add the seasoning, I'm going to allow it to marinate, but I want the seasonings to adhere to the meat, and so that's why I'm just adding a small amount of oil just to give it, you know, some moisture for, like I said, the seasonings to attach itself. And another thing I'm going to do, actually I just thought about it, I'm going to put on some gloves. Grab a pair of gloves here, or 1 glove, because y'all know when y'all dealing with curry, it's going to, it stains, and I don't want to, you know, have curry on my fingers. Y'all give me a second, let me go buzz the bell. I'll be right back. Okay, so I know that was a little ghetto. But anyway, so yeah, I have my glove on. So now I'm going to add this seasoning. Yo, this stuff has some kick to it. I was sneezing off the camera. So just massage it in real well. The rest of that in there. And so you can let this marinate for like anywhere from 30 minutes or longer. But I think I'm going to allow mine to marinate for about good 2 hours. Maybe 3 hours. Because I really, really want it to absorb, you know, all the flavors. Okay, so there we have it. So everything is well coated. So now I'm going to put a lid on this, set it in the refrigerator, and like I said, let it marinate for a few hours. And then once it's done marinating, we'll continue on with the cooking. So I'll see you all soon. Alright G Squad, so my wings are done marinating. So in my Dutch oven pot, I added about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to brown my turkey wings on each side. And because my pot is small, I'm going to do it in batches. So I have 2 more here in the bowl. So as I said, I'm going to brown them on each side. remove these, do the other batch, and then we're gonna continue on. Alright, so I'm gonna turn this now. Make sure you brown all sides. Okay. Okay, so these are ready, so I'm going to remove them and then add my second batch. Okay. And then I'll pop back in when these are completely done, and we'll continue on with the rest of this recipe. Okay fam, so turkey wings are nice and brown. So now in the same pot, I'm just going to just scrape up the little remnants of the turkey wings. Now, so I'm going to add these diced onions. This is a whole onion. And I'm just going to saute these until they're translucent for a few minutes. And now if your pan starts to dry out, feel free to add some more oil to it. So I'm just going to allow those to go for a few minutes. It smells so good in the kitchen. So in this plate I have 4 cloves of minced garlic, and then here I have like about a tablespoon of grated ginger. So now I'm just going to add this in and let this go for about a minute or two, because you don't want your ginger or your garlic to burn, especially that garlic. So I'm just going to add just a little more oil to this. That's good. Okay, so now I have a can of diced tomatoes. You want to add that. Do not drain the juice. Add the entire can. Dump that inside. Then I'm going to follow up with a can of coconut milk. This is the coconut milk I use. Mix that up. And then my final liquid, I'm adding a cup of chicken broth. Oh, excuse me, family. Just stir it up real well. And then now, we're going to add our turkey wings back into the pot. Come on, get it in. Okay, so I'm going to bring this to a simmer. Then I'm going to cover it and turn it down low and let it simmer low and cook for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Alright family, so I'm going to put the lid on this. Like I said, lower it and allow it to simmer for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I'll see y'all actually probably doing the halfway mark, because I'm going to check on it and then give it a little taste to make sure my seasonings are to my liking. And if I need to make any adjustments, then I'll do so. But I'll check back in with y'all, you know, again, halfway through, okay? Alright family, so I'm at the halfway mark with my turkey wings. So this is how they look. Okay, so now I'm going to let these cook for at least another 30 minutes to an hour, because I want my meat to be literally falling off the bones. So it's pretty tender here, but I want it, like I said, to really fall off the bones. So I'm going to let it go for anywhere between another 30, 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, and I'll check back in. And I did taste it and I adjusted my seasonings a little. But yeah, this is what it's given so far. Nice and creamy. Okay. See you soon. Alright family, I turned off my pot after 2 hours of cooking. So let me let that clear up. So the turkey wings are nice and tender, falling off the bone. And some of them have fell off the bone, literally. So if you can see that one right here, so the meat is just gone. Okay, so that's what I was looking for. If I take my spoon, I could just literally peel the meat off. Alright, so look at that. That's how it's looking. Nice and tender. Alright, so now I'm going to plate this, and then we are going to wrap up this video. I will list all the ingredients that I use in the description box per usual. However, just season your food to your liking. I'm just giving you what I use for mine, but season it definitely to your preference, okay? So let me plate this, like I said, and then I'll be back shortly. Alright, G Squad, so of course I have to wrap up this video doing a voiceover. You can always count on Noisy New York. But anyway, I made this is like my favorite rice, jasmine brown rice, and I usually 90% of the time season it with the Maggi old chicken bouillon powder seasoning. And yeah, so now I'm just piling it on the plate. Your girl at this point is starving, so I'm going to literally gobble down these turkey wings. But anyway, family, I present to you my version of curry turkey wings made in my Dutch oven pot. All right, fam, the meal came out super, super delicious, very flavorful. As I said, the meat is tender, as you can see. But yeah, so guys, I really, really appreciate you always stopping in to see what your girl is whipping up in the kitchen. It's always appreciated. Love you guys. Happy holiday to you and your family. If you try this recipe, let me know. But that brings us to the end of the video. So I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.